Okay, tell us something about this 1 and 7, जो ये divorces होते हैं.
Yes. One is you yourself. 7th is your partner. Whenever. Now again I'm coming to 6, 8 and 12. If first house lord sits in your 6th house, that means your partner will be enemy. How much ever you do, how much ever efforts you put, how much ever you try to manipulate things or try to give love, try to please, nothing works out. And if it is in the 8th house, the partner will get affected health wise. That partner can get bedridden, and that partner can get you long-term diseases. And 12th house represents the moment you get married. If you cross 11 months of marriage, fine, or else the opposite partner's death is possible.
And it shows in the girl's kundli.
Yes, every, like anybody, you can say a male or a female, anybody. If it is 6, 8, 12 combination. But there are ways and means out. See, if it is in a 6th house, a partner should stay away for 45 to 50 days in a year, where we calculate according to the Panchang and we give this remedy. And it has worked very well. It has really worked.
No, I'm sure it must have worked because out of experience and out of so much working on it, we have been able to see that you're giving brilliant results to your clients.
Yes.
So that is why.
Yeah. And 7th house. Again, you're coming, I'll tell you on the very interesting topic, as everybody will be interested. It's an extramarital affair. Whenever the 7th lord is sitting with Rahu, Rahu is a planet of, you know Rahu, what it is, smoke. It will make your mind very distractive. And when it is placed with the 7th lord in the 7th house, a person definitely will have multiple affairs.
Surely.
It's a thumb rule.
And what about people who hide those?
That will be connection with the 1st house, 5th house. 5th house is a marriage. 5th house is an affair, and 7th house is a marriage. When there is a connection between 5, 7 and 9th house, then it will be multiple affairs which are hidden also, and sometimes it is being disclosed. And when Rahu is aspecting those planets, that person's, it will be, bloomed out. Like, he will be caught easily.
He will get caught?
Yeah, he will get caught. It is like that when Rahu aspects. And if Rahu is aspecting in a benefic way, then nobody can see him. His shadow will also not come to know that he is having an affair. Or he is having a one-night stands also.
But there is a possibility that...
Yes, there is a possibility. What so may, you keep a person, blocked in the house, in the 4 walls, you seal him, still he'll have affairs.
My God.
If the combinations are matching, if dasha is forming, and if things are coming out, he will definitely, a partner, wife or a husband, you are keeping an eye, still that person will have an affair.
So, okay, I want to know about Manglis, the Manglik
Mangal
people.
dosh.
Yeah, so in this Mangal dosh, बोलते हैं पेड़ से शादी करा दो, कुत्ते से शादी करा दो.
कुत्ते से no, I don't think so. या पेड़ से होगा and विष्णु भगवान से शादी करा दो. ये होता है to cut the cords of your past birth karma, where last birth you have done something knowingly or unknowingly wrong deeds related to your partner. Maybe you have hit your partner in the past birth or something like that. That comes with the what was your question? That पेड़ से शादी करा दो, झाड़ से करा दो. To cut the cord at that first marriage is, it is broken, and it works in some cases. In some cases, it doesn't work.
So all Manglik people have had this past connection, and they have to finish it here?
Yes. And you have to give that loan, repay that loan to your partner.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how does it work? Like, कैसे repay होता है? By him getting or her getting married to another, like मैंने मटका भी सुना है.
मटका है, tree है. That also varies. See, blindly you can't go and have that marriage with the tree or something like that. If your Jupiter is malefic, if you're Manglik, fine. Somebody is suggesting you go and have marriage with the tree. If your Jupiter is malefic, means afflicted in a very bad manner. If it is in a different house, wherever it is not giving you positive result, or if it is in a sleeping mode, maybe 1 degree, or if it is in conjunction with Rahu at the same degree, his effect will go lower. Rahu is eating him. then that marriage will not help you. So there has to be combination and permutations, and like there has to be ifs and buts, and many factors are there to check with it.
हम एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, तो आप मुझे थोड़ा सा बताइए कि एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर्स साइलेंट
कैसे फ्रेम होते हैं. सी आई टेल यू, एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर इट्स नॉट दैट इंटेंशनली होता है. It is like person doesn't want intentionally to fall in that trap or an affair. See, when there is a connection, अभी आपको दशा का नॉलेज नहीं होगा, बट दशा जैसी स्टार्ट होती है, राहु की दशा स्टार्ट होती है, देन उसके राहु की दशा 18 साल होती है, जुपिटर की दशा 13, 14, 16 साल होती है, राइट. जैसे ही दशा,
मैं हंस इसलिए रही हूँ क्योंकि आई थिंक मेरे हस्बैंड की चालू हुई है.
ओके. जब भी जुपिटर की दशा चल रही है, मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल के साथ बता सकती हूँ. एक पर्सन की जुपिटर की दशा चालू थी. आई एम नॉट गोइंग ऑन लुक्स. अ पर्सन डिडंट हैव अ लुक्स एट ऑल, बट द मोमेंट उसकी जुपिटर दशा स्टार्ट हुई और जुपिटर प्लेस था 12th हाउस में. 12th हाउस इज अ हाउस ऑफ बेड, you know. Okay, and how you're converting it in a positive or a negative, that depends on you. ठीक है. What he did, it's an example. What he did, he had relations. Not a good looker person. It's not that looks goes on affairs or a relation or a marriage. He had many affairs. Multiple affairs is not the word. And every time, on top of that, fire to the fuel. Like, okay, he got caught every time. When it was his Jupiter Dasha. It was like he, once some foreigner had come, visited, he was like, with her also he had a relation, and he got red-handed. Okay. The moment Jupiter Dasha ended, after that, I can tell you more than 100 affairs he had in Jupiter Dasha. But the moment Jupiter Dasha ended, Saturn started. There is no relation with his wife. Nothing means nothing. So this is called like in the frame of planetary positions, because Rahu was aspecting his 7th house and 5th house as well.
And what about kids these days? You must have seen kids are having so many affairs, so many multiple affairs.
Correct.
Kids bole to teenagers.
Yeah. See what happens when you must have seen there are kids also who are like till 25, 30 also, they'll never have an affair in spite of being surrounded with, friends, female friends. It's a very common topic now. But the persons whose 5th house in the astrology, first thing you see affairs is a 5th house. 5th house, if it has Venus, Mars, Rahu, that person will have unlimited affairs. Maybe he will be two-timing, or she will be two-timing, or there is an aspect of the malefic planet, then every second day he might be having like many relationships. And when I'll tell you on top of that also, when a person is having relation and they are on the verge of getting married, before that partner, I can tell you male or a female. Female, I'll talk on a female term. If she is very good, sugar-coated, very silent and everything, and 7th house is a marriage. See, 5th house is it's a triggering relationship. They never had fight, not even on a topic of a small bit thing. The moment it got converted into marriage, legally, they started staying together. They couldn't see each other's faces again, because it is converted and Mars got activated. Because for marriage, Mars is active, and it converted to that reason. And they had a relation like anybody, have a relation more than 10 or 12 or whatever XYZ years. But when it gets converted, then other planet plays its role. It's not necessary a person is having a good relation or affair since years and they are having a good relation rapport.
Yeah, because we see that they are brilliant. They're like, love life is excellent. But eventually when they are married, everything just fades away.
Yeah, because of that 7th house gets activated. So if there are good planets, then it can go on and on and on till the lifetime. Like it should be exchange of good planets. It should be exchange of 7th and 5th. And malefic planet shouldn't aspect that house. Then it can go on and on.